Okay, there should be. That is the first layer of anything I've ever done with AdTech P14. I'm pretty happy with how easy it is to work with. I've got to do some sanding on the other side before I can lay anything over it, which will be next. Hopefully I won't be knocking it loose so that it falls out. I don't think so. This idea worked good enough. Perfect? Nope. Good enough? You betcha. Need to do that. There went my rubber band. Lucky for me, I got more. And that bad boy is clean. Is this too big for what I'm doing? Yeah, maybe. But, you know, who cares? I got out the resin. Did some more tabbing on this side over here at the bottom. Nothing at the top because I've got boards to put in yet before I can go all the way across the top. And I learned something how to make resin go farther. Don't use the roller. Unless you're doing big sheets and you're going to be there a while, using the roller soaks up a lot of resin. That's why 8 ounces did not get me done last night. This time 8 ounces got that done, and one side completely waterproofed all by itself. And when I say waterproofed, I'm talking about I put resin on the bare wood, let it soak into the wood, let it soak up as much resin as it can, let it cure out, sand it, acetone it, and then chop strand mat the whole thing. Now, when I get done with this, well, I guess I kind of went a direction I wasn't sure I was really ready to go. But up front, I'm going to do a little sanding on that AdTech P14. My hardener is the same color hardener, which is kind of disappointing. It just means I got to guess that I got it mixed up good enough, but it seemed to work. So not too worried about that. Just, you know, it would have been nice if it was a different color, so it would have let me know it was mixed up. But it's white and white. All came in the same box. It works. But it would have been nice to have a different color so I'd know when it's mixed up. Just the way it is. What am I going to get done today now? Now I'm going to go up there and sand, and I'm going to get ready to put some patches over the back side of that hole. And then I'm going to peanut butter that groove. I might peanut butter the groove first. Most of it got filled with that AdTech. There's not a lot of peanut butter work up there to do, but there is a little bit. So I may mix up a little bit of peanut butter and peanut butter that groove, and then mix up some resin. I do some sanding first and do some mix up some resin and patch the back side of that hole and take what's left to waterproof my second piece. Now the problem with waterproofing the second piece is I may be cutting it, but at least the resin won't go to waste and I'll have plenty. I can just keep on going. Will I get around to chop strand matting today? Very likely, and I'll tell you why. There's not a lot more I can do in this hole. I got the temperatures, I got the time, and you know, hey, why not, right? It's going pretty good. Might try to do a little chop strand mat on some of these imperfections. Don't plan to do too much with the AdTech P14 filler right now. That's where we're at. I'm gonna get up there and sand on the back side of that, and I'm gonna fill that groove with peanut butter, and I'm gonna 1708 the back side of that, and then I'm gonna come out here and waterproof that board, and then I'm gonna kick back and relax a little bit and think very seriously about weatherproofing both of those boards complete. Probably won't chop strand mat them until I size fit them up here. I'll probably have to do some cutting, even though I've added some resin to it. I may even leave the edge that I know I'm probably going to have to cut, just to make sure that I don't have to worry about cutting through resin. So we'll see how all that goes. But the next thing I'm going to do is get ready to waterproof the next piece and start finishing the back side of that patch. Thanks, and have a great day.